Iko Nini. So on Sunday kwa game ya Harambee Stars versus Gabon, kuna vile Peter Salasya alikuwa attacked and afterwards alienda up ameenda on TikTok na Instagram na akaenda up amepost hii video, na kwa hii video ungesikia vile alikuwa amejam mpaka unasikia ile unajua vile alikuwa na breathe, yani alikuwa na breathe fire cause ya ile kitu alikuwa amecheki ile Musa Magana kijaka ni aneno makne. So wacha tucheki hii video. Alafu sasa tuangalie comments. Alikuwa amesema Wajaluo anataka kuniua, I didn't want to commit blood in my hands. Ni sawa, I had options but I chose peace. Next time taangusha mmoja, God forbid. Kutairi ni kitu muhimu, it removes stupidity in someone. Oblangata. Na hapa ndio nashindwa sasa, sisi tumefanya nini na hii smegma imekufanyia nini? So na understand, unajua ile time umejam you can end up saying some dumb tribal ish, and I guess this is what alienda up amesema, cause ukiangalia story yake like one thing that happened now on Monday ni like on Monday morning someone ended up leaking like nini a group, kuna hii group inaitwa Governor 047 Monitoring E-Team, alafu kuna mtu alileak messages zao na unacheki Sakaja anasema the president and Baba will be respected, alafu kuna Aguva Sam anasema kazi ipo, alafu kuna mse Eric Omondi, I think this is not the Eric Omondi we know, this is a different one, akasema just like Rambo. Then Aguva Sam pia akasema thank you my boss, mwenye anatusi Rais Ruto na Baba Raila atafute Nairobi yake. So nikiangalia this, if I saw this message and I'm like Salasya, the first thing that I'd ask for is for the governor to go and record a statement, because it seems like the governor knew what was happening, because hata tukiangalia like one of the videos that ilitoka from hii event, utasikia wasi wakisema heshimu rais, heshimu baba, yani heshimu Raila, heshimu rais, kitu kama hiyo. Acha tucheki footage. Hii ni ile time cheki nani anaharakishwa kabisa, alikuwa ameshtuka Salasya akihepa. Cheki.
Kabisa mjinga huyo.
Umecheki hapo pia kwa hizo heshimu baba, umesikia kuna heshimu rais fulani ile end up imesemwa hapo, and you can see the commotion, and of course time kama hii kuna kuwaga na ile na kuwaga either fight or flight, and the most reasonable decision at this point was to flight. But if you are to go back to the message ya Sakaja, unachikia the president and Baba will be respected. Kwa streets kwa hiyo clip unasikia heshimu baba, heshimu rais, heshimu baba, heshimu rais. But sasa wacha to go back to like ile time sasa nani alikuwa calm down kidogo, Salasya alikuwa calm down, and this is the first time nimesikiza huyu msee. I'd want to know first of all his education level. Wacha nibaki nimecheki na si ati na misjudge ama nini, cause kizungu yake ilikuwa inanichanganya kule, niko nashindwa like what is he doing parliament. Huyu ni mse wa Egerton University. Damn, okay, I guess kizungu tu ni ngumu, cause kizungu yake jo kuna vile ni kizungu fulani ya kiraya, but of course hatuko hapa kumjudge ya kizungu. Wacha tucheki like what he said about the whole scuffle.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to start by first of all thanking Kenyans for standing with me. That on my Facebook account, the moment I just put up to know, Kenyans were so much eager to know what I'm going through, how am I going, and within a short period of time, the video that I posted, it got up 1 million, 1.5 million, just few minutes, few hours. That means that Kenyans loves me, and everywhere on X, it was about the trend, Salasya and everywhere.
Nasikia Kenyans loves me. Okay, sawa. Okay, I understand. Kizungu ni ngumu.
On Instagram, it's about Salasya. Facebook, everywhere. TikTok is about Salasya and everything. First of all, I want to thank Kenyans for standing with me in solidarity, for showing love. And as they say, Kenyans, they watch, they listen, and they judge.
They watch, they listen, and they charge, and they judge. Easy, like it's just about accent, but it's interesting kuona tu hiyo because when rewind kuna meme fulani nilicheki, ilikuwa on X, ilikuwa ile like ati what other people in the world see and what Kalenjin see. So kwa hiyo picha kuna tu chips, alafu ati wakale wanaona majip zikipita. That it took some time kuingia kwa mind, but so ubuda damn, kizungu yake imeni surprise cause Egerton University and Kenyans loves me and what I'm not here to judge about the kizungu, don't start losing your shit. I'm just saying that it is surprise, like
And what happened yesterday, it was a planned thing. It was a planned game. I remember I was the one who told the people to come to Nyayo. I made a statement, even before any leader made a statement, that on Sunday, that let us all be there. They took advantage because they knew I would definitely come, because I'm not a coward at all. And yesterday, because I know football, it's a game that brings people together, whereby people with different ideologies, we put aside and we come as a nation called Kenya. And that's why I didn't come there with anyone. I didn't come with my bodyguard. I didn't arm myself. I was helpless. I was like with just a friend who just came with me along, tagged me along. And when one moment I entered, it is something that was planned. And there is a person, they started warning me at the gate.
so hii part this was planned. This actually makes sense. Hii ni place moja ile lazima nimpatie credit for at least understanding very fast, because tukigo back to ile post ya Sakaja ile the governor must be respected, ni upuzi kabisa, because I think I didn't even talk about that. No one has to be respected. Like you have to earn respect. It's not something that just happens. Wacheki, so kwa hizo ma messages walikuwa napatiana, kuna mother naitwa Judith Nyangi aliandika my boy made me proud, alafu akaeka picha ya msee fulani anajita Chokora Msafi. Tutago back to statement ya Salasya and tutacheki akibonga juu mtu. Alafu pia women rep wa mtaa akasema the president and baba will be respected. Yeye pia kaandika na wewe pia lazima. So hizi vitu zote they go back to they go back to the planning, like this was planned. Alafu unachiki kuna place Sakaja anajichocha mi ni ordinary, those two unnegotiable. Alafu kumsengine naitwa Eric Omondi anasema why should you risk your life, yes, trying to make a name by abusing someone who's more powerful than you and with more following. So wacha to go back to Salasya, but history as someone must be respected. No, respect is earned. You have to understand that. And right now kuna vile Kenyans are very angry because the cost of living is high and all we keep getting is promises and money being pushed into ideas that make no sense. The idea that somehow we need to make Nairobi river a place where we can swim and drink ni upumbavu. Why? If you give places if you give Nairobians enough sanitation, hakuna mtu ataenda kukunia kwa maji. Lakini hata uklinio river aje bado watu watakunia hapo, cause wanachuaga mtu anakunia afu anasquat anaosha nayo matako alafu ana stay fresh. Iko nini? Acha tuendelee na hii statement.
Then when I went, they started like, there is one guy who was following me everywhere I go. I went up to the VIP, he's following me. And even when you check that video, it was just like about 10 guys or so. And they can be known, because if it is something that was organic or not planned or natural, somebody will insult you there, he leaves you, maybe you meet with other people, they insult you, but they are moving. But you'll see like the guy with there's another guy even who has bragged on TikTok, wherever, and I saw him, he was there. And even there was another one, number 7, chokora msafi, I don't know, somebody of the sort.
Mecheki story ya chokora msafi, na huyo chokora msafi ni umecheki kwa ile hiyo chat ya kina Sakaja, kuna mother fulani amesema my boy made me proud. So as I keep saying, the DCI has to show us, like, are there people who are above the law? Because it does not matter. This is one thing that I believe in. Just because we have different political opinions does not mean that it should turn violent. This is something that happened to Boniface Mwangi. Nakumbuka ile time Boni on the 25th aliambia wase endeni home. By the time he went on the 27th, people wanted to beat him up. And this is ile kitu waga inanisikia juu ya Kenya, because we are people who claim we want change, but then we act like these party goons. Acheki because okay, right now siwezi waita ODM goons, but they are goons because they'd been the governor was involved and a few other people walikuwa involved. But now sisi wenyewe as people who want change behave like this. Boni had to literally run away because alikuwa anaenda kupigwa. And mseka mimi hata saizi vile I always give my opinions on a lot of stuff, hawezi nipata huko cause kuna kimjinga kinataka nimelipwa na nyanyako. So nachikiki, this is now the situation whereby people are not ready to hear a different opinion, and apart from that, people are not ready to understand that we can all want the same thing, but we are looking at it through different lenses, but we all want the exact same thing. But yes, hii kitu the governor na huo I think anaitwa nani huyu dem anaitwa Judith Nyangi, these ones should be recording statements because they actually know what happened. Otherwise hizi vitu zile wanasema kwa mtu hajui hangekuwa anasema hivi, sijui my boy made me proud na vitu kama hizo. So back to Salasya.
And you see, you could mark this guy. He went with me from all the way up to the time I was kicked out by them. The good thing is that I was having options. And the option that I was having was very deadly. Maybe we could be telling other stories today. Number one, I could have decided to go eat because of my life. I could have decided to go, and even that game could have been postponed. I could have gone even to the pitch and go and sit in the middle of the pitch. It was one option, by the way, I was having. And another option was very deadly. And if that one, maybe those guys, they start mob justice. Because we also have other fans. It will have caused stampede.
Hapo anajichocha hiyo story ya kusema that angeenda katikati ya pitch. If they are organized goons alafu kuna random Kenyans trying to save you, the random Kenyans stand no chance. So that would have been a very stupid decision, and it's good that he just alihepa tu. And saizi kitu pia sad jo story yote ni just take ODM wakikama out kuondemi story, because of course kauli msali kwa nasema heshimu Raila, the Raila factor will always be associated with ODM. So saizi by hii time ODM wanafaa kuwa shatokea akasema this is wrong. The president's team should also come out and say this is wrong. We need to reach a level where we can disagree politically and still coexist. You know, because we all say that we want a better Kenya. So, which is this better Kenya where everyone has to reason in the exact same way?
People could, and I thank God that I went alone. I didn't go with my bodyguards. I didn't arm myself, because that place could have burned. We could be talking. That was a disaster. Could have been a disaster. As we speak right now, could have been a disaster.
Hapo lakini sasa alijichocha. Hakuna disaster. I'm sorry Salasya, but you might be popular outside Nairobi, but in Nairobi you're not that popular. Hawezi cause disaster yote. We mwenyewe ndio ungeenda kuumia. But hiyo pumbavu ina need kuisha. Hiyo pumbavu ya just because we disagree politically, it means that we need to resort to violence. I don't know how we are going to get this through Kenyans' heads. Alafu kulikuwa na another video that I also saw, ile ilikuwa ya Gaucho, and I don't know if he was paying people. And kwa hiyo video kuna vile wasa walikuwa nabonga kijaka, so I don't know if they were being paid. Now ndio walienda hapo wakifanya hii ishi ilienda up ikihappen. Do I think that hizo circumcision insults zilikuwa zina make sense? I don't know. Najua Kenya, I think tunapenda sana hizi stories za smegma na ngozi nne, so it's nothing I can't take it away from Kenyans that ni kitu tunapenda. Paka mu joke nasemanga ile siku tuta realize that the British wale walitu colonize walikuwa na ngozi nne, hiyo siku tulikuwa colonized na makehe. itakuwa painful sana. So ni upumbavu at the end of the day. Hakuna kitu deki yako iko na anything to do with your reasoning. It's stupidity. Otherwise Japanese hangekupatia Toyota, Germans hangekupatia Mercedes Benz. So it's nonsense. We should not be going there. But I understand why he went there. He was angry. Unajua ile time uko angry unaweza do some dumb shit, and this is part of the dumb shit ile alienda pamefanya. But we also have to understand you are angry because I'm sure umsa akitoka kwa keja hakuwa anafikiria that anaweza kuwa attacked for having a different political opinion. When will we get that through our thick heads, that different political opinions have to be embraced, and that's how we are going to take this country from here to here. As long as we are all reasoning the same, this country will be stuck in this same cycle of poverty, and the politicians will always win. Yes, it's one thing for you to be in it. It's one thing for you to be paid by a politician to do something, but to even now see the politicians themselves bragging. Wajua mseka Sakaja hiyo like baba and president will be respected. Unimse of course anajua the only reason he's still governor is because of the president na Raila. They are protecting him. Otherwise everyone knows that Nairobi is one of the most corrupt counties. We know that this guy has ended up with wealth that can't be explained. So I understand him doing this. But now the people who've been paid peanuts, like a billionaire has paid you maybe 500 shillings to go and attack an MP, and you don't see something wrong with that. A billionaire. Do you know how much a billion is? By the time una attack msee unafaa kuwa umepatiwa at least kila mtu 100,000. Lakini junyini wajinga mnatumika na ujinga. Because the same thing anasema hapo, angekuwa na gun alafu akushoot, sasa umededi ama umekuwa paralyzed. Why? Because of kitu ya kipumbavu ile unafanya alafu unashindwa nini happen. So but I think the lesson to be learned from this is a lesson for both sides of the aisle. The people who want change, the people who want better governance, and the people who want to maintain the status quo. And the message is political tolerance is a must. We must be ready to listen to different opinions. What happened to Boniface Mwangi? Ile time anakuwa attacked during zile protests za Gen Z. That should not have happened. And also the one the same thing that happened to Salasya should not happen. We have to be able to embrace different opinions. That's why mse kama Salasya akisema anataka kunusa smegma, vile amesema anataka kuinusa, wacha tu ainuse, najua, but ni upumbavu kabisa. And yeah, let's hope that Kenyans tutaopen macho zetu na tuache kutumika kwa ujinga. But pia DCI, it's time for you to show us that you actually respect the rule of law. It's time to summon the governor, na huyo mtu anaitwa Nyangi, ni Judith Nyangi. Iko Nini.